Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is something very, very simple. What we're going to be getting into is a little seller hold for the VERDY SB Dunk Low, which again, this is a pair that a lot of people have taken L's on. It was a very, very hard one to hit, but when this video is going to be posted, the sneakers drop is going to be tomorrow for most regions. So yeah, we're going to have, a final chance basically. Maybe your local skate shop also has them. Definitely would make sure you check with your local if they have not already done a raffle for them. Maybe they're doing some type of, first come, first serve thing. You never know. It's always good to check. So aside from that, that's what we'll be getting into basically, is just discussing this pair of SB Dunk Lows and if I think it'll be a good one to hold over time, which I do. I think it's a good hold, but I want to discuss what sizes, things like that. So we'll get into all that in this video. That'll be pretty much it. If y'all want more content like this, subscribe and like down below. Just trying to 300 likes in this video, normal goal. So if we could do that, that'd be good. You know what I mean? Not the end of the world if we don't, as I usually say. And again, check us out down below, Resell Vision. We're giving away a pair of VERDY SBs this week. So if that's something you're into, you know what I mean? That sounds good. Make sure you guys get in there. Don't miss out on your chance to get a pair for free. I actually got lucky today and took a retail dub and undefeated. So I got a pair to give away now. You know what I mean? So that was pretty dope. I did not expect that. I've taken like 25 straight L's and undefeated. And the fact that they gave me a dub on this pair out of all of them, makes all the L's worth it. I'll take it. This is a valuable pair, and that's my size. So, yeah, I could not ask for better. Thank you, undefeated. Normally, I would not be saying thank you. So this time, yeah, I'll say what I need to. And you can also, again, if you aren't going to be checking us out down below at Resell Vision, you can also check out my Instagrams right there. I don't think I said that clearly whatsoever, but yeah, my IGs are down there, down below. Excuse me, I just cannot speak right now, but yeah, if you want to check that out, again, I'm always buying, selling, trading kicks there. I'll be trading again very, very soon, but yeah, if anybody wants to buy or sell, just hit me up. I got a lot of stuff for sale on my story. Don't miss out. If anybody's selling VERDYs, hey, hit me up. I'm buying those for sure. Man, I got the retail dub today. I'm feeling good. But that's everything I really want to get into, everything I really need to say. Let's just get started. So first things first, I want to get the screen recording up since it's kind of the more important thing. I'll have a few pairs actually very, very soon here to review for you guys, but I feel like it's most important that we show the resale, because that's obviously what we're discussing in this video right here, right? So as y'all can see, that is up, and let's show the current resale prices for all the sizes right here. So as you guys can see, this pair is going for a current range of about $320 to $390. The biggest size or bigger sizes are going for more. Some of the really small ones are going for some decent bread, like that size 6, 5.5, 5. Just hard ones to find in this particular SB Dunk Low. They don't make a lot of those sizes, just very similar with size 13 and 14. They go for more because they don't make a lot of them. But I went out the way. I got like 11.5. I got a 12. I got a 13 today. Obviously, I hit on that retail 9, so that was dub. That's obviously the size that's actually going for the least. But I mean, again, that's not really my concern. That's probably a pair I'll just end up keeping for my collection as just kind of like a collector's item type thing. Something like that. It's a retail dub. I don't really have to think about it too much. It's kind of the nice part about it. So also, aside from that, and again, the current resale range that we see on the screen, I think this is a shoe that, again, we've seen some of these early pair prices and where they were at. If you want to wait a few years on this shoe, they'll be back at those prices. But again, that's after a few years, after a decent amount of time. Don't expect these to all of a sudden be in a $1,000 shoe after a year. That's not going to happen with this particular pair. Could I see it going up maybe about $100 in the big sizes within a year? Sure, 100%. There's actually multiple SB Dunk Lows where it's done that. Albano and Prado SBs. So on SB Dunk Lows where it's not even as limited, I know I bring up the Prado so much. It's just one of my favorites, and they're right there on my desk. So it's just an easy one to look over and see. But that's an example of an SB Dunk Low that went up like $100 in a year. Was pretty available, pretty easy to get. Used to be super cheap. I mean, why could these not go up $100 in the big sizes? With it being more limited, with it having more hype, with it being a collaboration with VERDY, who has an SB Dunk Low, 2 SB Dunk Lows, I believe, actually, from the Girls Don't Cry series, that go for already a couple $1,000s or like $2,000, $1,000, that range. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that if you line them up, it's like, okay, yeah, there's no reason why this sneaker couldn't, go up $100 in a year, or why it couldn't be a much more valuable sneaker in the future. It's a limited shoe. The average person is not taking a retail dub. Some of the basic things we just need to understand right off the bat. If this was a shoe that most people were getting for retail, it would be going for retail, but that's obviously not the case. Hence why we have these, very high resale prices right now, and it just shows you that SB Dunk Low still got a ton of steam on them in 2024. I know a lot of people have been saying these collabs, they're not hitting the same, they're just a little too out there for me. But that's, I think, what we're kind of getting into this year. Nike's, kind of trying what they can do with SB. They're like, you know what? Let's do some funky stuff. Let's do some stuff that is kind of like normal, GR to the ground. Most people will like it. Let's just do, some like bigger collaborations. We'll just kind of keep them simple. Ones that folks will like, just because it's not like basic. For example, a Futurist. That's an example of one. I'm not calling it basic. I think it's a very unique shoe. There's actually a lot of details on that shoe, but that's an example of one that most people would like. Like an average person would see that shoe and be like, that's sick. Most people are going to look at the Verdies and be like, what's going on there? But again, they're both great shoes. They're both SB Dunk lows. And I think those are both pairs that are going to make really good progress in the future, especially the Futurist. I just think that's a more generally wearable one. But the Verdies are more limited, so that's one thing to keep in mind. The Verdies may make more progress because there's just less of them. There's going to be less sellers in the future. I've seen nobody with bulk of the Verdies. I've seen bulk of Futuras. I've seen like all other SB Dunk Low releases. I've seen none. Like, and I'm talking, when I say bulk, I mean like 50 pairs, 100 pairs. I've seen none of that for this pair, you know what I mean? And that, I think, is fairly telling as to letting us know, hey, the stock is A, super spread out amongst tons of regions, but B, there is no person with like, tons of size runs or sitting on, there probably, a full person or two sitting on a size run. Would not surprise me. Maybe some skate shop owners out there. What's up? No hate, by the way. Make your money, you know what I mean? And do your thing. So, aside from that, but yeah, there's definitely someone out there with the size run. But you know what I mean? That hasn't been, obviously they're not going to be posting that on the internet. But that's what I can say. I don't think there's a lot of people with bulk amounts of this sneaker. I don't think this is I just don't think this is a shoe that's, very easy to cop. I mean, that's a very, obvious statement. Just based off the stock numbers. I mean, tomorrow I think they're doing 6,500 pairs in the US. If I have the stock numbers when I'm editing this video, I'll pop it up on the screen. I'll try and get them. I should. If I don't, then, check out yesterday's video. Or the day before yesterday's video, I kind of dive into the numbers a little bit there. It's like, again, 6,500 for the US or something like that. That's what's estimated. Yeah, that's not enough pairs to really affect the price. And I imagine in those big sizes, like 11.5, 12, 13, that's going to be like 100, 200, 300 pairs in those sizes. So, yeah, the prices aren't really going to be going anywhere, in my personal opinion. If you want to get your pairs now or before the sneakers release, that's probably the best idea. You know what I mean? I'd be checking eBay. I would be checking... I don't like StockX. I really don't. Maybe throwing out a little bit on there, but definitely double check or triple check the pair when you get it. You know what I mean? I definitely think that's one thing that's very important to do with StockX. Excuse me. I mean, with any of these apps, you never know, because an authenticator technically is just a second look. You know what I mean? It's just another person looking at it. You know what I mean? They may have a little bit more knowledge than you, but honestly, not that much more. I'm going to keep it real. No shade to these apps, but yeah, or anybody that's an authenticator, you know what I mean? It's just saying, obviously much more knowledgeable than the average person, but if you're someone that's like, has deep dived, kind of like me, into the sneaker game, me and an authenticator probably know about the same amount of stuff, you know what I mean? It really is just a second look. So, yeah, always make sure you're double checking. That's what I'll say. Double check, one of the most important things. And actually, I'll go back on my comment I said about 15 seconds ago. Authenticator's probably much more educated than me on a wide variety of brands. You know what I mean? I know a lot of stuff about a lot of brands, but in terms of like a lot of stuff about how to check certain brands, but an authenticator's probably generally more knowledgeable about even more brands. You know what I mean? Because it's just like they see way more stuff than I even see on a daily basis. So that is what I can say again about the Verdies. My personal price prediction, if you want to know where I think these can land within like a year or so, basically take the prices you see right now on the screen and raise them about $100. That's probably where I would see them in about a year. And some of the bigger sizes, like I would say 11.5, 12, 13, seeing those at $500 is very realistic to me. Very, very realistic to me. Maybe even, I don't want to say by tomorrow, but if enough L's are taken on sneakers, or they truly drop the numbers even lower than the 6,500 I said in this video, yeah, maybe 500 tomorrow. I don't think, but maybe it's possible. There's not many listed. Like, check out this size 13. Look at this. Look at the asks. Ready? Just look. There's not many. Like, how many pairs is that until $500? About 15 pairs. Yeah, those would all sell tomorrow. You know what I mean? So that's just we have to see how many they drop tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be a lot based off everything we've seen and based off the stock we've seen in other regions. But we may get some EA. I did see that the EU got some EA. So yo, sneakers, drop us a little EA tomorrow, please. I don't think they did that today. Maybe they did. I haven't been paying attention all of today. But that's all I can say. Shout out Undefeated for the retail dub, and that's my personal price prediction. This will be a, just basically take the 320, 380 range you see right now and add $100 to it. I say these at $420 to $480 in about a year or so. That's my personal prediction. And I could push that up and say we will see that towards the end of summer 2024, around back to school. Some people will be dropping a bag for this pair. Absolutely. Happens every year. SB Dunk Lows, Jordan 4s, and sneakers in general go crazy in August and December. Two things to keep in mind. So, yeah, maybe we could see that around the end of summer 2024, around August, September. That 420, 480 prices. And the big size is 100, like that, yeah. Yeah, they're going to be there. Like 11 plus, yes, that will happen. But in some of the other sizes, I don't know. We have to see. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just some of those other sizes have more stock. Not a lot more, but, I mean, truly once you get past 11.5, it's just like, bro, where are the pairs? Seriously, that's just how it is. So, again, that's really everything I need to say, guys. If y'all want more content like this, hopefully this video was helpful and kind of dove into, some useful information, where I see these in a year, anything that you guys would really need to know about this particular shoe. And I'll do another in-hand unboxing for these once I have, I just have to see which pair comes in first. I got one on the way from Go, because I threw like a low offer out there, and someone took it. So, hey, no harm, no foul. Maybe someone takes it, someone takes it. Still got one on the way from Go. I got that one from Undefeated. I got to check if I got some other dubs. Probably not, but hey, maybe we have to see. And again, if anybody needs, a pair of these, I got access to some pairs. So yeah, if anybody needs, a pair, just let me know on my IG. I think like 9 through 12, just let me know, hit me up. Tons of other SBs too, Light Carbon SBs, one of my favorites. Where are those? Right here. So yeah, if anybody needs just shoes, let me know. You can see lots of shoes. So feel free to hit me there. And I think I just said subscribe and like. Yeah, I did just say that, didn't I? Yeah, aside from that, check us out down below at Resell Vision. We're giving away a pair of Verdies this week. If you're missing out, you're missing out. I hope you aren't. Because we do undermarket sneakers every day too. I don't even think I mentioned that part. That's the main thing we do. We drop deals for our members every day. We're going to be doing pairs of Verdies undermarket this week starting tonight. And that Verdy SB giveaway will probably be posted this weekend because I'm probably taking tomorrow to just chill, but I'm mailing a lot today. So we got to do that. So I'm T. Thank you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. And shout out Undefeated. Our never-ending EQL beef has actually ended. So, hey, it was that easy, Undefeated, that easy. Just give me the dub, you know what I mean? I know how it is, you know what I mean? Imagine how many people enter an Undefeated raffle within 15 minutes. It's way too many people. So, I'd never expect to hit, but I'm glad I did. Thank you, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.